quiet. Smoke hangs beneath the neon light. The band is playing soft tonight, and there's an old story I still don't know how to finish. Maybe some stories were never meant to have an ending. We started with a simple hello, two strangers underneath the rain. You smiled like you had known me before I ever knew your name. We talked until the morning, like time belonged to us, never thinking that forever could disappear without a fuss. That lonely saxophone cries so low, like an old train moving slow. Every note brings back the days that disappeared without a trace. Some stories never get an ending, they just fade into the night. Some hearts never stop remembering, even after saying goodbye. Oh, the pages stop, the ink runs dry, but the story keeps living inside. Some stories never get an ending, they just learn to live between the lines. I still remember that old corner where we used to watch the rain, your coffee getting cold beside you, while we talked about our dreams. We promised we'd grow old together, promised we'd never lose our way. But life has a strange way of turning promises into yesterday. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the haze, taking me back to better days. Some stories never get an ending, they just disappear without goodbye. Some people leave the room forever, but their shadow never leaves your life. Oh, that old guitar cries your name, the whiskey can't erase the pain. Some stories never get an ending, they simply change the way you remember them. Years have passed since I last saw you, and I've stopped asking where you are. Maybe you're living some new story underneath some different stars. Sometimes I wonder what we'd say if we met again someday. Would we laugh about the old days, or simply turn and walk away? Maybe there was never a villain. Maybe nobody was to blame. Maybe some roads are only meant to cross before they separate again. And maybe an unfinished story is still a beautiful story, even when it hurts to remember. Some stories never get an ending. They just become a song, you know. Some memories never stop returning, no matter how far you go. Oh, the night moves on, the years roll by, but certain stories never say goodbye. Some stories never get an ending. They just live forever in the blues. Oh. The bartender turns down the lights. The last glass sits empty on the table. I close the old book, but I don't close the story. And there's an old story I still don't know how to finish. Maybe some stories were never meant to have an ending. We started with a simple hello, two strangers underneath the rain. You smiled like you.
The bar is quiet. Smoke hangs beneath the neon light. The band is playing soft tonight. And there's an old story I still don't know how to finish. Maybe some stories were never meant to have an ending. We started with a simple hello, two strangers underneath the rain. You smiled like you had known me before I ever knew your name. We talked until the morning, like time belonged to us, never thinking that forever could disappear without a fuss. Lonely saxophone cries so low, like an old train moving slow. Every note brings back the days that disappear without a trace. Some stories never get an ending, they just fade into the night. Some hearts never stop remembering, even after saying goodbye. Pages stop, the ink
runs dry, but the story keeps living inside. Some stories never get an ending, they just learn to live between the lines. I still remember that old corner where we used to watch the rain, your coffee getting cold beside you while we talked about our dreams. We promised we'd grow old together, promised we'd never lose our way. But life has a strange way of turning promises into yesterday. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the haze, taking me back to better days. Some stories never get an ending, they just disappear without goodbye. Some people leave the room forever, but their shadow never leaves your life. Oh, that old guitar cries your name, the whiskey can't erase the pain. Some stories never get an ending, they simply change the way you remember them. Since I last saw you, and I've stopped asking where you are. Maybe you're living some new story underneath some different stars. Sometimes I wonder what we'd say if we met again someday. Would we laugh about the old days, or simply turn and walk away? Maybe there was never a villain, maybe nobody was to blame. Maybe some roads are only meant to cross before they separate again. And maybe an unfinished story is still a beautiful story, even when it hurts to remember. They just become a song, you know. Some memories never stop returning, no matter how far you go. Oh, the night moves on, the years roll by, but certain stories never say goodbye. Some stories never get an ending, they just live forever. In the blues, in the blues, The bartender turns down the lights, the last glass sits empty on the table. Close the old book, but I don't close the story. And there's more story I still don't know how to finish. Maybe some stories were
were never meant to have an ending. We started with a simple hello, two strangers underneath the rain. You smiled like you had known me before I ever knew your name. We talked until the morning, like time belonged to us, never thinking that forever could disappear without a fuss.
The whiskey's warm, the neon is tired, and this old guitar still remembers her name. I've loved before, I've lost before, but there was something different about her. She was the last woman I ever loved. I remember how she entered like sunshine through a smoky room. She had a smile that made a lonely man believe that love could bloom. We spent our nights talking slowly while the city faded outside. I never knew those simple moments would become the hardest ones to find. That mellow saxophone cries so low, like an old friend letting go. Every note rolls through the haze and takes me back to better days. She was the last woman I ever loved, the last one who knew my heart, the last pair of eyes I looked into before we fell apart. That old guitar still calls her name. The whiskey can't erase the pain. I've loved before, I'll live again, but she'll always be the last woman I ever loved. I remember Sunday mornings, coffee steaming by the bed, her head resting on my shoulder while she whispered things unsaid. We made plans like forever was a promise time would keep, never knowing some of life's best moments are the ones we lose in sleep. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the rain. Some love leaves a lasting stain. She was the last woman I ever loved, the last one who made me whole, the last voice I heard in the darkness before the silence took control. That screaming guitar bends and cries beneath these lonely midnight skies. I've loved before, I'll love again, but nobody will ever be her again.
trains, I don't count them anymore. Her photograph is fading slowly, but I still remember what I saw. Sometimes I wonder where she is now, if she ever thinks of me. Maybe she's living some new story. Maybe she's finally free. I don't blame her, I don't blame myself. Some roads simply stop meeting, and some people change your life even after they leave it. She taught me how deep love could go, and how quiet goodbye could be. She was the last woman I ever loved, and maybe that's enough for me. Some loves don't need another ending, they simply become a memory. Oh, this old guitar knows what I mean. It cries between the spaces in the dream. I've loved before, I love again, but deep inside, she'll always be the last woman I ever loved. Oh. The bartender turns down the lights. I finish the whiskey and look once more at her photograph. No anger, no bitterness, just gratitude for having known love that once felt like forever. The city keeps moving, the night keeps fading, and I finally understand. Some people are not meant to stay, they're meant to become the song you remember when everyone else is gone. She was the last woman I ever loved. I remember how she entered like sunshine through the smoky room. She had a smile that made a low.
The whiskey is warm, the neon is tired, and this old guitar still remembers her name. I've loved before, I've lost before, but there was something different about her. She was the last woman I ever loved. She entered like sunshine through a smoky room. She had a smile that made a lonely man believe that love could bloom. We spent our nights talking slowly while the city faded outside. I never knew those simple moments would become the hardest ones to find. That mellow saxophone cries so low, like an old friend letting go. Every note rolls through the haze and takes me back to better days. She was the last woman I ever loved, the last one who knew my heart, the last pair of eyes I looked into before we fell apart. Oh, that old guitar still calls her name. The whiskey can't erase the pain. I've loved before, I'll live again, but she'll always be the last woman I ever loved. I remember Sunday mornings, coffee steaming by the bed, her head resting on my shoulder while she whispered things unsaid. We made plans like forever was a promise time would keep, never knowing some of life's best moments are the ones we lose in sleep. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the rain. Some love leaves a lasting stain. She was the last woman I ever loved, the last one who made me whole, the last voice I heard in the darkness before the silence took control. Oh, that screaming guitar bends and cries beneath these lonely midnight skies. I've loved before, I'll love again, but nobody will ever be her again. Passing trains, I don't count them anymore. The photograph is fading slowly, but I still remember what I saw. Sometimes I wonder where she is now, if she ever thinks of me. Maybe she's living some new story, maybe she's finally free. I don't blame her, I don't blame myself. Some roads simply stop meeting, and some people change your life even after they leave it. She taught me how deep love could go and how quiet goodbye could be. She was the last woman I ever loved, and maybe that's enough for me. Some loves don't need another ending, they simply become a memory.
whiskey and look once more at a photograph. No anger, no bitterness, just gratitude for having known a love that once felt like forever. The city keeps moving, the night keeps fading, and I finally understand.
The clock is moving, but somehow the night isn't. Rain keeps tapping on the window. The whiskey's getting warm, and there's too much silence since you walked away. The nights got longer when you left me. Morning takes forever to arrive. I used to hate the sound of midnight. Now I hate the morning light. Your side of the bed is empty. Your picture's fading on the wall. Funny how a little empty space can make a whole house feel so small. The lonely saxophone cries so low, like an old train moving slow. Every note drifts through the room and makes me miss you more than I should. The nights got longer when you left. The hours don't know how to end. I pour another glass of whiskey and pretend you're coming home again. Oh, the city sleeps beneath the rain, but I still whisper your name. Since you walked away, the nights got longer, and my heart forgot how to sleep. I used to drive until the sunrise, with your hand resting in mine. Now every road looks unfamiliar when I'm driving there alone at night. The old bar still knows my order. The bartender knows my face. He never asks me why I'm sitting here. He just gives the memories space. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only lonely people know. Brush drums whisper through the haze, taking me back to better days. The nights got longer when you left, and the silence learned my name. Every song inside this old bar sounds like our old refrain. Oh, that screaming guitar bends and cries underneath these midnight skies. Since you walked away, the nights got longer, but somehow I learned
Sometimes two people love each other and still can't make the love hold on. Maybe that's what losing someone means. Learning how loud silence can become. Learning that midnight has no mercy when the person you love is gone. But somewhere between the darkness and the first light of day, I started finding little pieces of myself along the way. The nights got longer when you left, but they don't scare me like before. I still remember your footsteps, but I don't wait beside the door. Oh, the rain still falls, the old blues plays, the whiskey still remembers those days since you walked away. The nights got longer, but I'm finally learning how to face the dawn. The rain has finally stopped. The first light is coming through the curtains. I pour the last drop into my glass and look at the empty chair. For once, I don't wish you were sitting there. The nights may still be long, but they're mine now. And maybe that's how healing begins.
The bar is almost empty. One glass left on the table, one old guitar leaning against the wall. I used to think I'd carry this pain forever, but tonight something finally changed. I forgave you when you walked away. I spent so many nights blaming you for every tear I couldn't hide. I blame the rain, I blame the whiskey, I blame the lonely nights. I blame myself for loving you long after you were gone, never knowing forgiveness was the road I needed all along. That lonely saxophone cries so low, like an old friend letting go. Every note floats through the haze, taking me back to better days. I forgave you when you walked away. I forgave the words you couldn't say. I stopped asking why you left and stopped carrying yesterday. Oh, that old guitar still knows your name. lost your love, but found my soul, and forgiveness made me whole. I remember that last evening, rain was falling on the street. You stood there by the doorway with tears beneath your eyes. We both knew the end was coming. Neither one knew what to say. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it simply loses its way. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the rain, teaching me to release the pain. I forgave you when you walked away, even though it broke my heart that day. I forgave the dreams we couldn't keep, and all the promises we couldn't save. Oh, that screaming guitar bends and cries, but there's peace beneath these midnight skies. You went your way, I went mine, and I finally left the past behind. I saw your picture just last Sunday. You were smiling like before. For the first time, it didn't hurt me like it used to anymore. I hope life has treated you kindly. I hope you found what you were searching for. And if you ever think about me, I hope you remember something good. Forgiveness isn't saying that what happened didn't hurt. It means I finally stopped letting yesterday control today. I don't need an apology, I don't need another chance. I just needed to put the weight down and let my heart breathe again. I forgave you when you walked away, and I forgave myself for making you stay. The whiskey tastes a little sweeter now that I'm not drinking it for pain. Still sings the blues, but tonight the blues don't belong to you. You were a part of my story, not the end, just a road that taught me how to begin again. The bar is almost empty. The bar is almost empty.
The bar is almost empty, one glass left on the table, one old guitar leaning against the wall.
I drove past that old corner tonight. The neon sign was still burning. Rain was falling just like it did back then. Funny how one street can hold an entire lifetime. I once stood here and promised I'll come back tonight. I finally did, but you weren't there. There's still a bench beneath the streetlight where we said goodbye that night. You held my hand and made me promise I'd come back when things were right. I was young and full of reasons, thought the world would wait for me. Never knew that time keeps moving while you're busy trying to leave. The lonely saxophone cries so low, like an old train moving slow. Every note brings back the days when your eyes still knew my name. I passed the place where I promised to return, but you weren't waiting there. The street was quiet, the neon was fading, and rain was falling through the air. Oh, I kept my promise after all these years, but you were already gone. Funny how you can come back to a place and realize you don't belong. The old cafe is still standing, though the sign has changed its name. I remember drinking coffee with you while we talked about our plans. You said we'd grow old together, somewhere far away from here. I said I'd never let you wonder if I disappeared. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the rain and bring me back to you again. I passed the place where I promised to return, with your memory by my side. The years have changed the city, but they couldn't change what I hide. Oh, that old guitar bends and cries beneath these lonely midnight skies. I came back like I said I would, just a little too late for you.
living somewhere in this town, but memories don't open doors, and yesterday won't turn around. Some promises take a lifetime just to finally understand. Maybe I was always coming back, just never when you needed me. Maybe some roads are meant to teach us what we couldn't see. And maybe the saddest part of keeping a promise is discovering you kept it. And finally let you go. No anger in my heart, no questions left to know. The city sleeps, the rain moves on, and that old guitar plays one last song. I came back just like I said I would. But sometimes keeping a promise doesn't mean you get what you once hoped you could.
I drove past that old corner tonight. The neon sign was still burning. Rain was falling just like it did back then. Funny how one street can hold an entire lifetime. I once stood here and promised I'll come back tonight. I finally did, but you weren't there. There's still a bench beneath the streetlight where we said goodbye that night. You held my hand and made me promise I'd come back when things were right. I was young and full of reasons, thought the world would wait for me. Never knew that time keeps moving while you're busy trying to leave. The lonely saxophone cried so low, like an old train moving slow. Every note brings back the days when your eyes still knew my name. I passed the place where I promised to return, but you weren't waiting there. The street was quiet, the neon was fading, and rain was falling through the air. Oh, I kept my promise after all these years, but you were already gone. Funny how you can come back to a place and realize you don't belong. The old cafe is still standing, though the sign has changed its name. I remember drinking coffee with you while we talked about our plans. You said we'd grow old together, somewhere far away from here. I said I'd never let you wander, disappear. The upright bass walks deep and slow, like roads only old hearts know. Brush drums whisper through the rain and bring me back to you again. I'll pass the place where I promised to return, with your memory by my side. Changed the city, but they couldn't change what I hide. Oh, that old guitar bends and cries beneath these lonely midnight skies. I came back like I said I would, just a little too late for you. And watch the rain come down. For a moment I could almost hear you laughing somewhere in this town. But memories don't open doors, and yesterday won't turn around. Some promises take a lifetime just to finally understand. Always coming back, just never when you needed me. Maybe some roads are meant to teach us what we couldn't see. And maybe the saddest part of keeping a promise is discovering you kept it too late. The place where I promised to return and finally let you go. No anger in my heart, no questions left to know. Oh, the city sleeps, the rain moves on, and that old guitar plays one last song. Just like I said I would. But sometimes keeping a promise doesn't mean you get what you once